So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant series. And today we're going to be covering Moon in the third house in the sign of Leo for Gemini Ascendant people. And what happens when Moon is in the third house for a Gemini Ascendant person. And as always, if you do not know, if you have this placement, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my school at Vedic Astrology Academy at Thinkific link. So let's get started with the Moon in the third house in Leo for Gemini Ascendant folks. So with this particular Moon, the first thing we can easily see is that this person will have to constantly travel to earn their money. Whether it's foreign travels, short distance travel, state to state travels, they're going to travel to earn their money. The second thing we see is that such a person will have to vocally communicate to earn money and make their money. Meaning, this does not show what career you're going to have. Okay? This is simply showing whether you're an IT professional, a lawyer, a biomechanical engineer, okay, a yoga teacher, whomever you are, you have to speak. You're going to have to communicate, especially online, to make your money. The other thing we also see, this is a particular moon that can make a person very promiscuous and lustful. They naturally become very lustful and promiscuous, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a marriage. It's like they have that wandering eye and look. And it's especially true if a malefic impacts the moon here. The other thing we also see is that such a person, especially in certain cases, not all cases, certain cases, they will have to either connect with ancestors or have to connect with a certain lineage, okay, either from the past or current lineage in order for them to earn their money. Like sometimes they will have to kind of take on the family business. Sometimes they have to take on certain profession of a certain lineage to make their money. On the other hand, they can become excellent salesmen. They know how to sell. They know how to communicate to people to get the big vogue, to get the big earnings. And that too at a certain degree of the moon. And especially this is a particular moon that can also show that a person becomes a very good writer. Because according to Gemini astrology, moon is one of the biggest, okay, not just a small, biggest karka for writing. So a person has to, or not has to, person will enjoy writing. And their ability to earn money will come through writing and communication. So if let's say you have this, you are in IT, you're going to have to do a lot of writing. And I'm not talking about writing code, like actual writing, words, sentences. This also shows is that because moon rules the second house of family, money, finance, banking, one can actually freely give money to their mother with this particular placement. Such a person will always be closer to the mother. And through the mother, one of the biggest things is with the guidance of the mother, one finds their value in life. The other thing we also see, somehow, some way, in certain cases, this moon will somehow be connected with adult film industry. Now, they can be porn stars, they can be porn producer, or simply one can be connected to someone as an acquaintance. Like, for example, you're a lawyer, right? Okay, fine, you're a lawyer. How are you going to be connected to porn industry? Well, you can have a client. Let's say you are, a copyright attorney, and you have a client who's a porn producer who needs to copyright his work. Okay, well, you're associated with it. That doesn't mean that you're in this industry, but you're connected to it. And such people become quite picky with the food they eat. And they most definitely, if they eat with a big poke. They eat a lot, they drink a lot, they want to have the best things in life. And they usually do. They usually do. Okay. So this is what we see with the moon in the third house. And obviously, usually because this moon is in the third house, one will naturally be drawn towards media, acting, technical arts, doing technical work. Okay. So guys, this was my analysis of sun or moon in the third house for Gemini ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below if you want to know where your moon is placed. All your astrological details, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.